Good morning, everybody. Hello again, Neox Sereki here. It is very early in the morning, and yet not early enough for the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Today's date is 4/2/2025, and yeah, we've been waiting for this for a while. And Nintendo decided in order to just sneak drop another Direct last week, and yes, I did watch it. I did not get the opportunity to record it, though, due to what I was dealing with at that day, because I got a lot going on in the background with a lot of video production that I'm doing, some of which is not even for my channel, and I might be able in order to share more details about that later. Keep your eyes open on the community tabs and whatnot. If I'm able in order to do so, again, we'll see how everything pans out. Having said that, though, yes, welcome to another one of the days where I spend my time reacting to corporate stuff. If you want to know my thoughts about the previous Direct, pretty much it's just a lot of third-party... It's a lot of third-party stuff, and that's what I kind of expected. That's why I didn't record. Cool in order to see more footage of Metroid Prime 4. Not sure if I'm going to be picking up Legends ZA as of yet. And then Tomodachi Life. Very interesting choice, Nintendo. We'll also see how their new app kind of goes through, and I think they might give more details about that here today. Again, I'm not sure, but for those of you not in the know, this is supposed to, in order to give us everything and everything we need to... This is supposed to give us anything and everything. God, why can't I speak this morning? About the Nintendo Switch 2 for information. Hopefully a release date as well, and some games that they plan in order to release. So, now I got all of the preamble out of the way, go do the normal YouTube things, because asking apparently actually helps. And then, yeah. This is, of course, the live stream. I am about an hour behind. If they actually did officially start at 6, I don't know how long it took them. So, either way, we'll now get started in 3, 2, 1. And of course I now have problems. Excuse me 1 minute. Alright, here we go. We've now fixed the problem. Apparently we are now doing the video recording instead of the live stream. This is very elaborate for your opener, Nintendo. They really want this to be the spectacle that it is. Okay. What are we starting with? Game footage. And it's the new Mario Kart that we knew was happening. Might need to turn that down a bit for my ears.
Let's go!
Hey, Mario. Woo! Sorry, Pauline. There's a character that just got confirmed, apparently. So, yeah, the only thing we know about this, outside of, like, new tracks and the new cartoony style, is that there's 24 racers. When the last game had 12. Okay. So, it looks like we're having a new version of the... Whoa. Okay, driving on water. Looks like the cart building system is back again. And now we have wings grinds. What the? Did they just return the Mega Mush? What the? What? Costume changes. Mid-race costume change? Oh. Mario Kart World. Okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
Oh Jesus.
I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware
My
design
apologies.
lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, nice. We have the hardware design.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
Yep.
Now,
There's
what
your
do
first
you think
incentive.
this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
And now here's the full detail breakdown.
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change. And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Whoa.
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
Whoa.
With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history,
That's
the
insane.
competition is gearing up. Introducing Knockout Tour. Race
So you have
non-stop
the
from one
racetracks
corner
where you
of the
do
world
actual
to
laps,
another.
the routes in between it, and you can off-road.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Whoa! Like actual
Can you make it
elimination
all the way to the
matches?
finish line?
Free roam.
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam. By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you.
So you can get practice for potential online matches. Okay.
You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And even take photos together at different locations.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Do not give me my machinima tools. You're just gonna make me get the game more.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World! The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch
Launch
2.
title!
More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct.
Okay,
So
wow.
be
they're
on the
having a
lookout
full
for more
direct
information
for it. That's
in the
insane.
future.
April 17th, 2025. Most likely we'll
Mario
see
Kart
that
World
at
launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
the hands-on events that they're going to be running
We'll
out.
share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Oh boy.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
Please.
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
Yep. Joy-Con 2s.
And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button. Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
What does little C button do?
I'm still ahead of all of you guys.
Together?
That was me.
Is there integrated
you.
chat?
So quick. Oh, no. Wait, no.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Oh.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah?
Yeah, follow me.
Okay.
For an adventure.
So there's an embedded mic.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay. So,
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
look at this. Jump on here. All right, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a boat?
Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's opaque.
And you
So
can use this
audio
feature
isolation
in
technology?
handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job. There we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it?
You guys, I just did it.
Oh, I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot. Oh, he's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, no.
Yay!
Yeah.
Okay.
So the gameplay back appears in
You
order to
can
be
chat
pretty
to your
laggy,
heart's content,
but
even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
Oh wow, I'm like in the sky right here.
okay, yeah. So thank you Nintendo for
Okay, we got it. We're
basically
safe,
making
we're safe.
integrated
Kirby,
Discord by the looks of it.
Star, that's so cute.
So cute.
Again, the shared game function.
You can
sends in
adjust
order
the
to
size of
be
your game
pretty
screen.
laggy though. So
Guys,
hopefully that'll be something that's
lost,
updated
like,
with
where'd
time.
Go.
I'm interested in how the
Or expand another friend's game screen.
You gotta get above that wall that's to your left.
You're almost there,
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
this is where I have to do a little wall ride.
Okay.
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. Wait.
Okay, I think we have to
Together.
try that.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay!
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose mix.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang.
Oh, really?
Cool.
Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
extra
By
camera
connecting this
peripheral.
camera to the system,
Hey!
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo. Yeah.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
you can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
No.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
I'm way behind,
There
guys.
you go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
So you can do just
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
That was good.
Hey.
integrated
wait,
user
wait,
camera.
go
That's
left,
good.
go left. Left,
Oh, wait,
left.
maybe if I
fix
go a
it.
little more this way.
Using Game Chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games.
Now the question becomes whether or not this will get picked
Chat
up by
while playing your
recording
personal
software.
favorites.
If it does, then hey, that would actually make a lot of
Decide
things
your
pretty
own
easy.
rules for a retro
If
game
it doesn't,
competition.
then we have to
Or hold a
Fuck.
sports competition between families. All together, anytime, anywhere.
Yeah, it's a cool feature.
Game chat.
It's not the feature we were expecting, but it's a cool feature.
What did you think? In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends, almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
And looks like it is still possible to use it in handheld.
A Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat.
No surprise there. They're looking to
However,
expand
Since we'd
NSO.
like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time.
Okay.
We hope you'll try it out.
Ends March 31st,
Additionally,
2026.
Game Chat supports
Okay.
the Nintendo Switch parental controls
So
app,
seeing how they
and different
have
settings can be adjusted.
a date
For
there, we
example,
now know that
whether
a date that
parental
it cannot
permission
release
is
by
always
Sony's
required
release,
when a
but
child
for
wants to use Game Chat
March
to
of
play with their
next year.
friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game. with GameShare.
Nice.
As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With
And it's also
GameShare,
compatible
you can
with
temporarily
other
share
Nintendo
compatible
Switches.
games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time. GameShare also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. GameShare can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch.
Nice.
GameShare support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself. Please take a look.
All right, spec time. Bigger screen, same
At
thickness.
7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch.
All right.
The system's thickness remains the same.
Nice. HD display.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Nice. 1080 native P screen. Up to 120 FPS.
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second,
available in
allowing for
compatible
smoother
games.
gameplay in supported titles.
LCD HDR
The
support.
LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
Natively on screen. Cool. Attach
The
magnetic.
all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system.
Nice.
Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back. The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort
Nice.
and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
Nice. Larger control sticks.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
Yes!
Each Joy-Con 2
Told people.
controller can be used as a mouse,
Mouse.
to play with compatible
Yes.
games. Both the left
Oh,
and
I've
right
been
Joy-Con
saying
2
this for
support mouse
weeks.
controls.
Improved
By
speakers
adjusting
for
the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
Nice. Built-in mic for easy voice
It has
chatting,
a
which again,
built-in
I'm interested in
microphone,
order to
so you can
hear,
voice chat with friends
like the
anytime
quality and how
via
it
game
goes about
chat.
isolating one's voice and
It
how it
also
recognizes the
uses
person's
noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly.
3D audio gives a sense of space. Okay.
Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Nice. Ooh. See, and I do have a surround sound system set up on my my PC, so that just sounded really nice.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely,
And
like
it's
this.
a fully just. Oh. 2 USB-C
In
ports.
addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
Okay. Which will be accessed for peripherals like the camera.
It's handy
or...
for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Okay, cool. Larger, faster storage.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage.
Native.
8 times that of Nintendo Switch.
Nice.
For storing your game downloads,
Meaning that you don't
save
need
data,
micro
and
USB
more.
in order to plug into your actual
Reading and
console
writing
to make
data
it
is
properly
also
work.
faster.
Yay. New dock with 4K support.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
Nice.
HDR is also supported in TV mode.
And you can fully select what you have. Oh, that's nice.
The
Internal
Nintendo
fan
Switch
vent.
2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
Nice. Let's compatible
Nintendo Switch 2,
games.
you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Nice. I mean, there might be some third-party stuff that might not work on Switch 2, so you might still need to keep your Switch 1
As you
around.
just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features.
You know, that mouse one is
And
crazy.
to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Kawamoto?
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
My current location is actually inside the game itself.
What? Oh.
This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour,
Okay.
exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
To help you learn
I'm
about the
standing
console.
over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system.
Okay.
The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal,
Ah.
so that's how they attach to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
Okay.
Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this.
Damn.
You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible.
Wow.
There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Paid
So
digital
please
only.
check it out if you're interested.
Okay. So for those who are
Now,
interested in
I'd
total
like to
spec
share some more
breakdowns or
information
potential
regarding
modification or
Nintendo Switch
whatnot,
2.
Not to saying that you should modify your consoles or anything
This
like
is the
that.
game
That's your
card
personal
for
choice.
Nintendo Switch 2 titles.
Okay.
It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds.
Okay.
Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
Okay.
They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
Okay. If you want that
Please
additional
note
expansion.
that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Got it.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature.
Okay.
With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more.
Nice.
We're also releasing a new Pro controller.
Okay.
It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls.
Okay.
In addition,
So for,
an
like,
audio jack has been
quick
added.
Okay.
We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will
Yay,
also be an Ask
nice.
the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
Nice. For those of you who love
And
more
now,
information.
the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Yes, please.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
June 5th. Okay.
We're very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
So people were expecting May, and it's a month after that.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
Yep.
The second
type
type
2.
is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch.
NSO GameCube. NSO GameCube.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the
Oh,
third
okay.
type.
Switch 2 edition.
Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
Okay.
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Jamboree TV.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls,
Nice.
audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode.
Yep.
With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online. Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage 2, hit blocks to collect the most coins, guide an RC car with your voice, and compete in other mini-games using full body movement and sound. Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When you enter a pipe, a minigame will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive
It's nice in order to see
minigames.
Nintendo
How quickly
like,
can you reach the
embracing
station?
the stuff they want in order to do.
From minigames that use a
I do
camera,
feel sorry for anybody who bought Jamboree on
built-in
the Switch, though,
microphone,
because now you're gonna have to buy it
mouse
again.
controls, and rumble. The biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Okay, not even launch day. Meaning we have
Nintendo
other
Switch
launch
2
titles to
players
look
who
out
already
for.
own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to
Oh, they
Nintendo
can
Switch
upgrade
2
for the
Edition
game
plus
upgrade.
Jamboree
Okay.
TV by purchasing
Never mind.
an upgrade
You
pack.
guys are okay.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while
Thank
playing.
you, Nintendo, for not being greedy.
Let's continue
like I
presenting
expected
some
you to
more
do.
Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates,
Yep. Which I know
and
some people will
also
be happy
support
about.
HDR, which makes the image more vibrant,
Oh.
so you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics.
And they already look beautiful to begin with.
Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices.
Okay.
It's a game-specific service
And
that's
Switch Online
exclusive
app
to the
into
Switch 2
Nintendo
editions
Switch
of
app.
these
Okay.
titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating.
Oh, wow.
Proceed north.
So it syncs with your game and acts as a fully accessible
Or
walkthrough. That way you're
You
not
can
stuck
share your
looking through the
creations using
walkthrough book for
QR
what you haven't
codes
found
and
yet.
send them
That's
to another
nice.
player to create in their game.
Huh. I could see people creating online communities for that.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
Kirby Forgotten Land.
In Kirby
Plus
and the Forgotten
Cross
Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive
Okay.
to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates. This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
Wow.
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Okay. With Switch 2 edition probably having like better resolution.
In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2. Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or
I'm
enjoy
surprised the
smoother
companies
action
haven't done
in
this
full
yet, where we have a
HD
gyro
at
stick
120
and a
frames per
mouse.
second.
Like, this
Choose
is
from
going to
these two modes,
revolutionize
both of which support HDR,
console gaming,
based on
like
your preference
nobody's
and
fucking business.
playstyle. Plus, Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
And hopefully less bugs.
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions.
Okay.
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Nice.
We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition
So I'll
games.
be able to do that with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, if I so choose.
Next,
because I have the
I'd like
physical
to
copies.
introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
Okay. Brand new game.
Please take a look.
Is it launch? Okay, not what I was thinking. The music made me think, like, are we in a DJ Hero game? But no. Huh. Drag drive. Three v 3 wheelchair access soccer. I'm sorry, wheelchair access basketball. Ugh. Still mourning. My apologies. I just made myself look like a total idiot. Wow. Using a mixture of mouse and gyro for control over the game. So mouse contact lets you access the wheels and movement, while gyro is used for hand motion. Okay. Coming out this summer. Okay.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay. What do we got from Partner Showcase?
I have long observed the lands between.
Okay. Yeah. No.
This world
That was expected.
is in dire need of repair. You can see them, can't you?
Yep. New console's powerful enough to
waves of
run it.
grace
Let's put Elden Ring on it.
That guide you through your burden. I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Tarnished edition.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games. Here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
Our first
Respectable.
ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。
Nice.
本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録したイヤーズ1、2ファイターズエディションの2バージョン、さらにゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。お楽しみに。
And its launch.
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome!
This planet will be ours.
The Sovereign Axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart!
All children bring hope to our lives, don't they?
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2.
Everybody's favorite curse on stage.
Friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this. If you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2
He's doing
launches.
everything he can in order to not say a swear
EA
word
Sports,
on the nice
we're
one.
bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden
Screw you,
NFL
EA.
will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
No, it's not. Not anymore.
Hi,
it's
I'm
been
Alan T
years
from Avalanche
since
Software.
EA's been good.
We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2.
Already
With
played
enhanced
through on
graphics
other
and seamless
consoles.
world
It's nice to
transitions,
have the option.
You'll be
although
immersed
I
in a
do know there's
wizarding
a lot of
world
people
like
who are
never
still
before.
pissed off at Rowling.
And the new mouse controls on Switch 2
got it
give
because I
you
want
even
Nora
more
to
ways
support
to
the
experience the
developers,
adventure.
and because not all the money goes to her. It goes
Discover
to a
the
lot of
enhanced
different
magic
people, and
when
games
Hogwarts
do
Legacy
require.
launches on the same day as Switch 2.
You know, like for game developers in order to get paid, you actually have to pay for their games. Hello, Tony Hawk. What the? Okay.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive.
Oh, what are you bringing from IO?
We are bringing our flagship title,
Nice.
Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2. As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Oh? .007? Yeah, no, 007.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
With IO Interactive as a lead dev. Interesting.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn. Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition. featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party.
Oh, for those of you who are friends,
enjoy your adventure with upgraded
for
features and advancements. And all new minigames.
Once again,
with
Square
unique ways to
being
play.
just Square.
Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
On launch day.
セガ龍が如くスタジオ代表の横山です。我々がお送りするタイトルは龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所ディレクターズカットです。1988年東京と大阪2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発。伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Okay, gaming collaboration. Who they're collaborating with? Okay.
When the Zonai, who
it's another
descended from the
Warriors game.
heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous
Okay,
kingdom.
so Hyrule Warriors 3, this time based on Tears of the Kingdom.
But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Okay.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
No.
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
Okay, and we get to play as the Zonai. Huh. Okay, makes sense. As well as the champions of the era. Nice. Age of Imprisonment. Alrighty. Yeah, so Hyrule Warriors 3. Alright, not going to be there at launch. Will be available during the winter. So
That
that's going
was
to come
Hyrule
closer
Warriors
towards the
Age of
end of the
Imprisonment.
year. Probably
It's being developed by
November.
Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo.
That way they can have it out before
We hope you're looking
Black
forward
Friday,
to the untold
and
story
then,
of the Imprisoning War,
yeah,
which
before
took
Black
place in
Friday,
Hyrule
out for the
long
Christmas
ago.
season. It would make the most sense.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Yes.
You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
Of course, I pay for the
And with
expansion
Nintendo
packs.
Switch
I enjoy
Online
plenty of it.
Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2.
Yes.
Please take a look at this.
GameCube, 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 GameCube. Yes!
Nintendo Switch
Telling everybody,
Online Plus
been
expansion
telling them
pack
it's gonna
will be
happen,
getting a
and
new
it's
classic
happening.
game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001.
Yeah,
Here are
people
the
told me they
titles
weren't
that will
gonna
be
do it 'cause it
available at
wasn't popular.
launch.
Oh, hell
A
no,
Legend
they're
of
doing
Zelda
it.
game that looks like a
Yes.
cartoon come to life through cell shading.
Wind Waker right
Controlling
off
the
the
wind
bat.
using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across
Doesn't come
the
with
Great
any of the
Sea.
enhanced features,
The Legend
but
of Zelda,
that's fine.
The Wind Waker. Transcending history and
Yes.
lore. A tale of souls and
Calibur
swords
2.
eternally retold.
Which I recently picked
In
back
this
up again
3D
and
weapons-based
I'm
fighting
excited
game,
for more people to
each fighter
experience
comes
this.
equipped with a different weapon. And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2. Experience a world of
F-Zero
white knuckle
GX.
racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring
this
the
will get
series'
more
first
people in order
machine
to start
customization
arguing
and
why
story
we need
mode.
more F-Zero
Get
games.
ready to experience F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online.
Okay.
Enjoy these classic games with
All right,
clearer
so those
image
are the only
quality
3 we
and
know
higher
about right
resolution than
now.
the original releases.
Probably gonna get
You can
Sunshine.
also check the controls for each
Probably
title
gonna get
and
Luigi's
customize them to
Mansion.
your liking.
Oh, yes. Nice.
More
Control
titles will
mapping.
be added in the future.
Okay, XD, Strikers, Chibi Robo, Luigi's Mansion, yep. Coliseum!
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack
Yep.
launches the same
Because they
day
need
as
to
the
get away
hardware's
for
release.
people in order to buy that new console.
And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube
yes,
controller
with the
will
dual
also be
skates
released.
LRs.
It can connect wirelessly
Oh.
and also has a C button to quickly access game chat.
Nice.
The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively
Day one
available for
buy.
Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Yay.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube.
Well, I could
Nintendo
also
Classics.
expect them in order to release the different Mario parties.
Of course,
I'm hoping
you can
for Star
continue
Fox
to play
Adventure
select
as
games
well,
from the systems shown
because,
here on Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know it's the
let's
least
see
popular
some more
Star
games
Fox game.
from our
Okay,
publishing
sorry,
and
no,
development
second least popular
partners.
Star Fox game, but I'm also a big fan of it. Hi? Wait, Toby? 3 and 4. Yes. Hi, Toby. Crazy little puffer. Yes. Chapters 3 and 4 on Switch 2. Please be launch day. Three is waiting. Chapter 4 is waiting. Ooh. Launch day. Yes.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
Okay.
In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout
I'm still
the
on that
ages
Delta
of history.
Rune.
With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy
Yes.
a more intuitive gameplay experience.
Right, yeah, because on console
Civ
you're
7
stuck with the
launches on the
freaking
same
moving the
day as
pointer. It's
Switch
too
2.
slow.
And
Yeah,
if you
no, this
already
is
own the
gonna.
Nintendo Switch version, you can experience
This'll be
mouse controls
perfect.
on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade.
Nice.
And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
NBA 2K.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
All right, good for you guys.
4 kids find this old tattered man. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees. Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line and sinker. Tastes amazing, doesn't it? Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time, for home.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Nice.
Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style. You can expect some fan-favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
Of course, it's a Devolver Digital
Hello,
game.
my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future
Ultimate
to Nintendo
Edition.
players for the first time. Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go.
Nice.
Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
Nice.
こんにちは。
Hi, Square.
スクエアエニックスの浜口です。任天堂スイッチ2で
Remake
ファイナルファンタ
Intergrade
ジー7リメイク
Nice
インターグレードを発売いたします。本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた
first
3
game
部
of
作シリーズ
remake
の1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。
With
スイ
potential
ッ
for
チ 2
releasing
で
the
展開
second
する
one later.
FF7 リメイクシリーズ
And then we know
にぜひ
solve the
ご
third
期待ください。
Switch 2. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Going back to Showcase. Kitsugami Palace. Okay. Silk Song. People have been begging for it. Story Seasons, Grand Bazaar. Midnight Universe. Okay. 2-Point Museum. Yeah, makes sense. Wild Hearts. Witchbrook. Puyo Puyo Tetris! Switch 2 edition. Boom Factory. Marvel Comics Invasion. Outlaws. Okay. Not gonna try that. Fast Fusion. Okay. Shadow Labyrinth. Diary Remastered. No Sleep for Permanent Dates. Nice. Reanimal. And then, yeah, obviously, latest edition of Fortnite takes Arcade Archives Ridge Racer. Nice. New World of Steel. Cool. Tomodachi Plaza. Human Fall Flat 2! With more insanity from these guys.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
Okay.
Please take a look.
What do we got?
I give you my blood.
Wait. They didn't.
I give you my life. Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
Okay. I'm thinking it might be something. I'm not 100% on it because I don't own a PlayStation, or like the specific PlayStation that it was on. Yeah, no, it's FromSoft. Did they fucking do it? No, it... Sequel? What am I looking at? Okay, yeah, now I'm just ultimately confused.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
Will flow for one, and one alone.
Okay, no, so brand new game. So, not Bloodborne. My apologies, everyone. Okay. Dusk Blood. Huh. Like, you've piqued my interest. 2026, so launching in the new year. Okay.
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game, so please check it out when it's available.
It'll be available on
That's all from our publishing and development partners.
Okay.
We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation. In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
No surprise there.
We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
All right, what do we got? Kirby Star. Hi, Kirby. Bro trying in order to get started. This has Sakurai written all over it. What? Is it a new air ride? Holy shit, it's Kirby's Air Ride. Yo! Air Riders. Okay. Huh. Yeah, no, like, that cutscene was 100% Sakurai. Okay.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game.
Yay!
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai. Next is our last trailer for today.
Okay.
Please take a look.
Last trailer. What do we got? Okay, I see. So it's a new Donkey? Yeah, no, it's a new Donkey Kong game. New 3D Donkey Kong game. Yo. Okay, this is going to be a launch title that showcases like the power of the system. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Okay, July 17th, so not launch title.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching so far.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
Okay. Full game download. All right.
For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
All right. So that's probably where I'm going to find my price
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
All right.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch.
Yep.
We're very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Alrighty, and that, my friends, was the Switch 2 Direct. Obviously, a lot of stuff happened and went down, which is crazy. And yeah, it looks like, they're advertising new Treehouse for those of you who may be interested. That is tomorrow and the day after. All right. Yeah, well then, that brings us to the end. Let me go ahead and just do some things to my recording really quick. Right, we need to go there and like that. Alrighty. So, that was the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Go ahead and tell me, what were your thoughts on it? I am really curious I'm curious to see what everybody thought about it, and what games are you looking forward to? I know that I'm looking forward to a lot of different stuff. Obviously, I flipped out to Deltarune. That new Mario Kart looks absolutely insane. All of the mouse functionality for when it comes to all of our different types of shooters, and if it's compatible with Splatoon 3, that's going to make Splatoon 3 absolutely fucking insane, to the point where I might actually start going back to play it again. Yeah, anyways, I got a lot of stuff I need to look into in order to figure out. Probably the biggest of which is to see, do we have a price tag? In fact, while I still have this recording right now, I'm going to go onto their website and check that out. Okay, so Switch 2 Experience is going to be in New York, Los Angeles, and Dallas. First off, in New York is starting on the 4th of this month, going to the 6th, Los Angeles the 11th to the 13th, and then Dallas for the 25th to the 27th for their hands-on event in order to get your hands onto the console. It does not look like there is a price tag listed on the site, so but it might require a bit more exploration in order to figure all of that out. But either way, though, I'll be keeping myself and hopefully others posted for updates. Obviously, I gotta go back over and edit this and then actually release it. But if you happen to enjoy this for whatever reason, hey, my name is Neox. Why don't you go ahead and subscribe to the channel? It would really help me out. Throw a like, and again, for the engagement, comment down below. What are you looking forward to on Switch 2? And yeah, without further ado, this has been Neox Sereki. I'll catch you next time.